Pizza shop owners, if you're struggling with what the heck you should be posting on social media, you're running out of ideas, you're posting pictures of your pizza every day and it's getting boring, you don't know where you should be marketing. Should it be TV and radio? Should it be social media, TikTok, Instagram? And you don't know quite how to get people off of social media or off of other platforms and into your restaurant, all right? Because likes and shares, you can't put that in the bank. You need butts and seats. You're in the right place today. I'm going to break down exactly those three things: what you should be posting, where you should be marketing, and how to convert butts into seats. So let's break it down. The first thing is what to post. And it's an easy thing that I call the 3P process: people, product, process. It's so easy. So when I talk about the people, you think about a restaurant, you're like, I'm a pizza shop, I need to show my pizza. Yeah, you do, but people want to see people. And I know, just think about it. When you're on your social media and you're looking at it, what kind of things are you more drawn to? I bet it is a lot that involves people, all right? So you need to be showing your staff, show your chef, show your customers, okay? If the basketball team comes in after the big game and they order a bunch of pizzas, take a picture and let's see the people, all right? That is so easy, all right? Now, product. Yes, we want to see product, but don't just show us the same pizza every day, all right? Go through your different categories and think about what are things that I want people to order, but maybe they don't know about, all right? So it can be some menu discovery, okay? Think about that. And you could do something, now let's tie it together. You can have, let's say, your GM, and they could be saying, okay, here's my favorite pizza of the month. And you've got a picture of the staff member with the pizza, right? And say, hey, Sally loves this month's pizza. Come in and try it out. Here are the things it has on it, all right? Now we've got the people and the product, okay? And here's another thing you can do. Go onto Instagram and just start scrolling through photos and reels of pizza or just any kind of restaurant and just start getting ideas. You will start getting and seeing ideas of all kinds of things that you could be posting. Save them, favorite them, and then come back and go emulate and do the same thing, but for your restaurant, all right? That's another way you can get lots of ideas. So the third one, people, product, is the process. Now you probably see where this is going. We want to see how the food is made. Show us how the pizza is made. Show us tossing it up in the air. Show us spreading the sauce on and the ingredients. Almost the more dramatic and the more like messy you can be, the more attractive is going to be on social media. You're trying to capture people's attention. So if you can make it entertaining, whatever you can do to make it fun, do that. It's going to bring in eyeballs. So you can imagine now we've tied all three of these together. We've got the people, we've got the product, and we're showing the process of how it's made. All right. So easy to do. Now, if you want to get even more ideas, you can go grab our restaurant 365 marketing planner. It's totally free download. You get ideas every single day of the year so you don't miss out on social media holidays or things like that. So where should you be marketing? Okay, where we always think about two things, right? You probably heard this as well. Inside your four walls and outside your four walls, all right? We always start with inside four walls. Those are your best customers. Those are the people that have been in before. They're there. They've experienced you. You've already won them over. But we've got to market to them. You've got to be able to stay in front of them. So what do? Well, you can have things on the on every table. You should have QR codes. Some kind of way that leads people to a lead capture form, which would be a short form where they can sign up for your VIP club. And you could sign up and they could get a free hamburger for joining. Or they could get a buy one, get one slice. Okay, so it leads to something where what you're doing is capturing their information. We're going to come back to that in a second. That should be the number one place you're doing it. Number two, you can have your staff should be one thing that we do is we have staff take photos. Okay. And we train staff how to take photos of the customers. So it's best for social media. And so sometimes you'll see, staff you'll see customers, trying to get a group photo together. It's a birthday or something. We will have a staff member go over and say, hey, can I take that picture for you? And then you could even say, hey, can we take one as well for our social media? And, if it's a good picture, hopefully they tag you. All right. That is another way that then all of their friends are going to see you. Okay. Another way you can do it is to ask for a review. Okay. Every time, you can have it in the check presenter, or you can have your staff, hey, we did a good job, or we love hearing feedback. We always want to say that your feedback gets us better. So always ask for a review. Give us a review, and give us your honest feedback. Another thing is that you should be at your checkout. You should be. Now let's go outside the four walls, all right? The number one thing that resource that people have, and they're sitting on a gold mine, is an email list, okay? And they have some kind of email list, whether it's through their POS or their online ordering, or some folks I know have just kept it written down on paper, and they've got all these emails and they don't know what to do with it, and they've never done anything with it, and it's a gold mine. All right, that's the number one thing, because that is probably a lot of people that have maybe not been in a while. And what you can do is take those emails and upload them to like a MailChimp or something that's very inexpensive, and you can send out email blasts. And what you're doing is you're getting onto people's phone. That is the goal. We want people, when they open up their phone, to see your name of your restaurant. And even if they don't open it, even if they don't open the email, they are seeing your name, and it's brand recognition, and you're staying top of mind. And if you're strategic about it, you can be showing up, at dinner time when people are trying to make decisions. Ooh, I don't really want to cook tonight. Let's go out for pizza. And then you're popping up top of mind. Oh, well, we should go order from Sally's Pizza, right? So email, don't sleep on email. At the same time, text messaging, okay? SMS, don't sleep on that. If you have that as well, those are both very, 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 very powerful. The other one I will tell you, and I think a lot of people drop the ball on this, is influencer marketing, okay? If I was a restaurant owner, I would be partnering with influencers as often as I could, because they bring so much value with their audience. They have an audience now it's got to be the right influencer. It's got to be an influencer in your area that's got foodies that are in maybe your city. And you're going to have to look at that influencer and see, okay, are they going to places that are like similar to me, kind of in the same part of town? Because those are the people that are going to be following it. If they're a fashion influencer, it's probably not going to be a good fit for you. So you need a good foodie influencer. Come in, do a video, okay? In exchange for dinner and drinks for two, $50 gift card, something like that. And by them doing that, you are then tapping into their audience. And those are the hyper targeted people that you want to get in front of. Those are the foodies that are looking for, where should I go? What should I do? What are these new places I should go? And if the influencer, it's a trust thing. They're doing a video and people are like, oh, well, I trust them. Then they're going to be more likely to come in. So influencer marketing is a big thing that I think that you should be focused on. So then the question is, okay, Court, how do I get them off of these social media platforms and into my actual restaurant? And I hear you, okay? You've got to do something, because you could get likes and shares and comments all day long. But if you don't get butts and seats, you're not going to be able to keep the lights on, right? So what we do is take all these ideas we've had with what to post, on Instagram, or you post it on Facebook, and somehow you need to have some kind of way to capture their information. And we have some kind of form where we ask for their name, their email, their phone, and their birthday. Okay? Because what you're doing is now you're capturing this and you're going to be able to send them emails. When you've got your Black Friday special coming up and you're going to say, hey, buy $50 in gift cards and get $20 gift card of your own, something like that, whatever you're going to do. You now have text messages. When their birthday is coming up, you can send them a text message and say, happy birthday, come in, have a free slice on us. Okay? Then that is how you get them off of social media. And then you're able to own that list. Because if Instagram goes away, Facebook shuts you down, you lose all those followers. Now what are you going to do? All right. Ultimately, if you're just relying on Instagram and Facebook or whatever to stay in front of people, that's scary because they could shut you down at any point. They could go away at any point. If you want to own that customer data so that you can then stay in front of them over and over again, now you've got an email list that you can own. So what are best practices? What should you be doing? Number one, I say, is plan ahead. You've got to plan ahead. You've got to get ahead of it. You know, if you don't get ahead, then you're caught up in the moment of just reacting. And you wake up one morning, you see, oh my gosh, it's National Pepperoni Pizza Day, and I had no idea. Now I need to scramble to get a post together. But instead, if you look ahead and you're like, oh, National Pepperoni Pizza Day is in 30 days. I've got some time. I could do a fun video about pepperoni pizzas, okay? So always plan ahead, at least a week or two ahead. And I like scheduling stuff. And I do it in batches where I will sit down and I will say, okay, I'm going to write my captions during this time. I am going to create the videos during this time. I am going to schedule these during this time. And I kind of batch that content so that I'm always ahead. And I'm never having to just like scramble to get something together, all right? Number two, get your staff involved. They know how to do this, right? They live in it. And if you've got some good staff that are a little social media savvy, get them involved. Let them take it over. All right. Now, you can control what they post. You control, maybe they have to send you the videos so that you post things. That is good. That is probably a good practice. But say, hey, run with this. Make this your own, and they will eat it up. All right. That is something that I would encourage all of you to do. And think that social media is a marathon and not a race. And I say marketing. Marketing is a marathon, not a race. I know some folks think, oh, I just start posting today and now people are going to start coming in. It's not how it works. You've got to build trust. You've got to develop that over time. What do they say? People have to see something 5, 6, 7 times before they make a decision. And if you think just 1 or 2 photos of your pizza is going to get people off the couch and into your restaurant, that's not how it works. So marketing is a marathon and not a race. So if you found this helpful today and you'd like to brainstorm some more ideas, love to chat with you. Go to chatwithcourt.com, find a time. Let's sit down and chat. Hope you're having a great day. I'll chat to you soon.